Alright, let's be honest for a second. You think your weak chest is from bad genetics? You think your tiny lifts are because, bro, I just need a new program. But nope, your real problem is way less dramatic and way more embarrassing. Your brain is screaming louder than your biceps. Yeah, you're not undertraining, you're overthinking. Watch this. Picture yourself walking up to the bench, shoulders tight, hands shaking like they owe the bar money, breathing all weird, and your brain is already 30 reps ahead, panicking like, what if I fail? What if they watch me? What if the bar crushes my entire existence? Sounds familiar, right? Here's the pattern break. Your problem isn't strength, it's anxiety hijacking your entire workout like a clingy ex who refuses to let go. And the funniest part? No one told you this because the fitness industry loves when you blame yourself. They'd rather sell you a new supplement than admit your nervous system is leaking strength like a cheap inflatable pool. Right now, stress is draining your power before you even touch the dumbbell. Yeah, bro, I saw you last week. You checked the weight 5 times before your set. You weren't warming up, you were negotiating with gravity. And mid-rep, you look like a Windows PC buffering at 12%. The muscles want to move, but the brain? The brain is holding them back like a terrified chihuahua on a leash. Embarrassing? A little? Accurate? Absolutely. And once you understand what anxiety is doing to your muscles, you'll finally see why your strength feels stuck in airplane mode. Let me show you exactly how your anxiety is destroying your gains before you even touch a dumbbell. Alright, time for the myth you've believed since your first gym membership. You don't have a weak mind-muscle connection. You have an overheated command center. Your brain isn't sending clean signals to your muscles. It's sending corrupted files, lagging audio, and the emotional equivalent of 37 pop-up ads screaming for attention. Here's the simple version. No biology degree required. Anxiety spikes cortisol. Cortisol shuts down testosterone. Low testosterone shuts down recovery. And when recovery tanks, your muscles show up to the gym like, boss, we're still on lunch break. But it gets worse. When you're anxious, your nervous system goes straight into danger mode. The same mode it uses for running away from lions, not lifting dumbbells. That mode literally turns off muscle fibers because your brain thinks strength is less important than avoiding death. Which is hilarious because the death you're avoiding is a 20-pound dumbbell. Yeah, you're not failing because the weight is heavy. You're failing because your brain is screaming we're going to die. Meanwhile, the dumbbell is just sitting there like, bro, I'm not even that serious. Let me paint a picture. There's the calm lifter breathing steady, shoulders loose, brain quiet. He moves weight like he was born in a protein shake. And then there's you, lifting like you're disarming a nuclear bomb. Sweat everywhere, eyes wide, overthinking every millimeter. Every rep looks like it's sponsored by Panic. Here's the prime. It would drain faster than your phone battery on 1% with Bluetooth, hotspot, and 3 apps running. Because that's what anxiety does, it bleeds strength before the set even starts. Trying to build muscle with anxiety is like trying to cook a steak while the kitchen is on fire. Sure, you can try, but the steak won't be the thing that gets cooked. And the more anxious you are, the more your brain runs around with its hair on fire, shutting down the exact muscles you're trying to grow. Now that you know the real enemy, let's talk about how anxiety literally shuts your muscles off. Alright, let's break this down so clearly a 5th grader or your gym partner could understand it. Your brain sends signals to your muscles through your spine like Wi-Fi. Pretty cool, right? Except when you're anxious, your Wi-Fi turns into McDonald's Wi-Fi. Laggy, weak, unstable, dropping connection right when you need it most. That's why your reps feel weird, why your form collapses, why your muscles act like they forgot the assignment. And the crazy part, it's not your muscles' fault. It's the signal. When you breathe like a stressed squirrel, when you overthink each rep like you're solving a crime scene, when you walk into the gym feeling judged by people who aren't even looking at you, your nervous system tightens up, your muscles stop listening, and your brain starts micromanaging everything. Think of your muscles as light bulbs, bright, powerful, ready to shine. Now think of anxiety as a dimmer switch. Not off, not broken, just turned way down. And when you're calm, when your focus is clean and you're breathing smooth, that's full brightness. That's when your muscles finally wake up and do their job. This is why some guys grow twice as fast with half the weight. Their nervous system isn't wasting power on panic. It's sending everything straight to the muscle. But you? If your body were a car, anxiety makes you drive with the parking brake on. You're pressing the gas, the wheels want to move, but everything is fighting against you. And while you're trying to focus on reps, your brain is too busy imagining everyone watching you. Spoiler, nobody is. Everyone is too busy worrying about themselves. Then there's the classic gym moment. Your spotter says, I got you, bro, but your anxiety is like, he looks like he's spotting with spaghetti arms today. That's how fast anxiety destroys trust between your brain and your muscles. But here comes the good part. Once you understand the wiring, you can actually control the brightness. You can flip the switch back on, and you can finally unlock the strength that's been hiding under all that noise. So how do you flip the switch and finally let your muscles work at full power? Alright, now we get into the part your nervous system has been waiting for. Because knowing why your anxiety kills your gains is cute, but knowing how to stop it, that's where everything changes. We're building a system, simple, repeatable, bulletproof, no fluff, no just relax bro. Real actions that calm your brain and unlock strength you didn't know you had. Step 1, the 20-second reset. You know how your phone glitches and a quick restart magically fixes everything? Yeah, your brain works the same way. So here's your reset. Shake your limbs, loosen everything, arms, legs, neck, shake like you're trying to fling off last night's regrets. That instantly releases tension your brain didn't even know it was holding. Then, one slow belly breath, 4 seconds in through the nose, 6 seconds out through the mouth, not chest breathing. Not I'm pretending to meditate breathing. Deep belly breathing. The kind that sends a memo to your nervous system saying, hey, chill. The danger is imaginary. You're turning off those little brain error messages that kept popping up during your warm-up. Do this once, and you'll feel your body unlock. Do it every set, and your muscles finally start acting like they're yours. Step 2, the one focus rule. Most people walk into a set ping-ponging between 17 thoughts. Keep chest up, elbows in, don't arch, don't fail, don't shake, don't die, bro. Relax. You're not defusing a bomb. Here's the rule. Only think about one cue. That's it. 1. Push the floor. Squeeze the bar. Chest up. Drive elbows back. Pick your cue. Lock onto it, and everything else lines up automatically. Most lifters perform better by thinking less, not more. Your brain needs simplicity, not a 14-tab checklist. This one rule alone can boost your power instantly because it keeps anxiety from flooding your brain with noise. Step 3, the anti-anxiety rep strategy. Here's where the magic kicks in. Start your set with 2 slow reps. Not dramatic slow, not Instagram slow, just controlled, clean, focused. Why? Because the first 2 reps are where your nervous system panics the most. It's scanning for danger, tension, imbalance, all the stuff that makes your muscles shut off. By giving it 2 calm reps, you're basically telling your brain, everything is fine, stop being dramatic. Here's the truth bomb, nobody else will tell you. You don't need a new workout plan. You don't need a new supplement. You don't need a brand new ultimate chest routine. You need a calmer brain. Because once your nervous system chills out, your muscles can finally show you what they've been capable of this whole time. And here's the cool part. You don't need a month. You don't even need a full program. Give me 1 week. 1 week of controlling your anxiety before your sets, and watch your numbers jump like someone secretly upgraded your body overnight. This isn't magic. It's biology finally working with you instead of against you. Remember this, strength isn't just muscle. Strength is your nervous system learning not to panic. When the panic disappears, power shows up. You're not broken. You're not weak. You're not built wrong. You're just overloaded. Too many tabs open in your brain, too much noise between you and the bar. Fix that and growth stops being a struggle. It starts becoming automatic, like your body was waiting for you to finally breathe. And look, your anxiety is the only thing lifting more than you right now. Time to retire it. Go win your next workout. And no, you do not need pre-workout to do it. If this hit you, drop a comment, hit subscribe, and try the routine today. You'll feel the difference in your very next set. Fix your anxiety, fix your gains. See you in the next one. And when the brain chills, strength rises. Muscle fibers finally join the party. You stop lifting like a soggy baguette. After those 2 reps, switch to your normal pace. Now your body is primed like priming a water pump before full flow. It's smooth, it's powerful, it's efficient, and it feels 10 times better than the usual panic start most people do. Step 4, the environment hack. Let's talk about judgment anxiety, because this is the silent killer of newbie gains. You walk into the gym and suddenly act like you're starring in an imaginary Netflix series called Embarrassing Things I Might Do Today. Newsflash, nobody is watching you. They're too busy watching themselves. But since your anxiety thinks otherwise, here's how we outsmart it. Genre. Pick the corner bench, wear a hoodie. Put on headphones that say do not disturb unless you're spotting me. You don't need a new gym. You need a space where your brain stops performing for an audience that doesn't exist. When your nervous system relaxes, your gains accelerate immediately. Because suddenly you're lifting for yourself, not for the imaginary viewers in your head. Stop scanning the gym like you're avoiding your ex. Focus on the bar. If you can calm your brain for 20 seconds, your chest will finally stop lifting like a soggy pancake. And let's be real. Yes, we all suck at warm-ups. You're not special. You're just human. But with this system, you're a human who finally knows how to flip the switch from panic to power. And once you control your anxiety, something wild happens to your gains.